Hi there, you must be here for the job interview? Yes, did you have to come far today? No, okay, that's brilliant. So, I just want you to feel relaxed and at ease here with us today. Yes, this is a job interview, but rest assured there is no wrong or right answers at all, okay? Yeah, we just like people to feel at ease and we want them to be themselves so that we can get a better idea of who you are and vice versa. This interview is just as much for you as it is us, okay? You're basically interviewing us as well. So ask as many questions you want. The main thing for us is that we have someone who is going to, thrive here. We don't want someone just to be here and feel like it's just a job. We really want someone to thrive and be an asset to our business, but also be an asset to themselves. And we want to be an asset to you as well. We want to make the most of you. We want to show you off. We want to, help you achieve your dreams as such, if that's okay. Yeah, yeah. So I'm just going to first ask you a few little questions. Um, Nothing crazy, just little things that we can, start a bit of an icebreaker, as you might say. Okay, brilliant. So let me just tell you about the job position itself first. The job position we have available is a artist and graphical designer at our office, which we specialise in anime and manga. So obviously that is your background, and there'll be obviously a lot of manga and anime questions later on in the interview once we get to the fun bit. But first we just need to know a bit about your availability and your past adventures, as we say. Nothing, we don't want to know the ins and outs of everything you've done. We don't find that necessary, to be honest. We just want to get you to know you as a person. We're looking for artists. We're not looking for a corporate person who doesn't think out of the box. Is that okay? Brilliant. So yeah, just let's get the boring questions out of the way first. I am listening to you. I'm just going to jot some stuff down in my pad here, if that's okay. Brilliant. So I have got a few questions prepared just over here. That will be a bit easier for you. So we can keep on a little bit of a schedule. Would you like a mint? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, first things first, we need to know your name. I do have your name. Don't worry, I have done my research and you did put your name on the application form. But yeah, just for confirmation, really. Yep, that's perfect. So, another question. What did you do before you came to this job? We don't mind if you were in employment or not employment. Just give us a little summary. Oh wow, really? That's great. So we're definitely going to jot that down because that is something we would definitely find you can derive from in this job. So brilliant. That's exactly what we are looking for. So the next question is, how long were you doing that? Oh wow, so it's not just a passing thing. No, okay, that's great. Another question is just your address, just so we know. Okay, yep, yep, and zip code as well, please. That's wonderful. Thank you very much. Brilliant. And can I just have a number? Telephone number, home number, mobile phone number. It doesn't really matter. Just as long as we can get in contact and stay in contact. Perfect. Okay, so I need to know a next in kin as well, in case something was to happen to you at the office. To be quite honest, this office is very safe. There's not a lot that could happen, but never say never. There's still things that could happen. We'd rather a family member, but if that's not possible, then a friend would do. Yep, okay. And what is their number? Can I just ask what relation they are to you? Friend, family? Okay, perfect. That is jotted down. So, I'm just trying to think if there's any more questions we need to go through. What is your availability? Okay, well, Yes, you don't have to worry actually, because we only operate at the office Monday to Friday. If you'd like to take your homework with you, that's totally up to you, but we do not expect you to. You need a good life and work balance, to be honest, and that's something we really pride ourselves on at the office here, because we don't want overworked staff. It's never a good thing. It's never a. It's nothing you could actually. It doesn't do people good. Basically, it's not good for the brain. It's not good for the mental health. You know. Yeah, yeah. I am. I manage here, but I don't want to also take my work home. I like to forget about it almost, although I'm very passionate when I am here. Yeah. So I'm asking you a few more questions related to the job. So basically, what would you say your three best assets are? Okay, interesting. Yeah. Well, creative. We love creative minds here. We like to think out the box. We want anyone and everyone to absolutely let us know their creative tendencies and all their ideas. We love ideas, and no idea is a bad idea here. Okay, great. So, and any other adjectives you would use to describe yourself? That is wonderful. Oh wow, yeah, great. So, what's the sort of salary are you looking for? Okay, yeah. Well, we actually pay more than that because we think our um, our staff should be embarrassed with exactly what. If you have a good salary, then you're more likely to work better for us, and you're not going to suffer burnout. Absolutely, that's what we don't want. We also have lunches here with a chef, and our chef is actually amazing. We have an in-house chef at the office, and he's great. He will do lunches, and if you are on a late shift, very, very rarely you'll do a late shift, but if there's a big deadline, yeah, okay. So that is ticked off. So we've got all the boring stuff out of the way, and I hope you feel a little bit more at ease now. So I'm just going to talk about exactly what we do here a little bit more in depth. So we actually all work on manga and anime. So you've obviously seen anime and manga before. What I would really like you to do, and just before you start, is we have these blank anime and manga books, and if you like to jot some down, we have so many of these at the office. If you just like to do some drawings and writing, then it will just give us a bit of more of a little bit more of an understanding of what your art style and your creative mind is almost like. Yeah, so we have also worked on different mangas for other people. We produce them here. We do a lot of editing. So this is the famous Pokemon Adventure 01, which we did work on ourselves. So yeah, we have got lots of different genres of manga. We don't just go in one. But yeah, we are the English department of the UK department of these anime and manga, and we also work on our own as well. That's why we are looking for a graphical designer and writer. The job description is pretty loose, really. We just need creative minds. Awesome. So yeah, like I said, we have got these lovely clear books that we just like our employees to just like jotting stuff down, and I'll give you a lot of these before you go, so you can just start being creative. Yeah, and sometimes the job is a little bit less creative. It can be like, we need to do something in the office, we need to get some emails out. Would you be open to that? More customer service based stuff as well? Perfect. Yeah, we also do like road shows and go to conventions, anime and manga conventions, and sort of geeky stuff. But as you can see, we have a lovely office here, and I'd love for you to come and join us. But anyway, so I'm going to ask you a few questions just to get a gist of what sort of art style and sort of what you're creative energy and what you're inspired by. If that's okay? Perfect. So, first question is, what art style of anime do you like? What would you say has the epitome of the best art style, like a general? What's the tip where you'd say that's amazing? Card Captors, yes. I totally agree. Card Captors Sakura is an amazing art. Basically, that was a whole female-led team, and the art in it's just gorgeous. It's actually very much very Japanese. You can see the culture within the art, and we do really pride ourselves like that here. And anyone else? Studio Ghibli, absolutely, we get that a lot, but it is what it is. It is one of the best. Also, that was Studio Ghibli is very inspired by the United Kingdom. Some of the scenes and stuff, Scarlet and the Witch Flower, which wasn't Studio Ghibli, but very much on the same line. That was, they actually did research in Suffolk, which is not far from where we are today. Yes, that's right, yeah. So I've got Card Captors. I have Studio Ghibli films. Anything else? Ninja Scrolls, yes, it's got its own sort of art, very much, yeah, a bit darker. Anything else in a different kind of genre? Land of Lustrous, yes, that is a very new one, and that did actually win an award. Yes, it is. The art style is very different. It's very Yoshitiko Amano, very elongated, feminine, but also very strong. Yes, that's really interesting. I actually really like your picks there. I think they're amazing. But yeah, there's so many. But yeah, we just wanted an idea of your creative tendencies. So, can you tell me which mangas you are reading or have read recently? Okay. Full Metal Alchemist, yes. Demon Slayer, yep. That is doing amazing. Have you seen the movie as well? Cool, awesome. Yeah, I've just finished the second season. You know, that basically my job is creating this stuff and then going home and watching it, which, you know, isn't a bad thing. We do work on video games as well. We actually, some of us here in different departments do a lot of the art for video games or the conception art as well. Yeah. Yeah, so that's actually all I need to know on that front. Like I say, I want you to go away and do your homework and fill in the. It's not an assignment, you don't have to fill it in. We just want to see, and it doesn't even have to make sense. You can just draw. You can use a different story for each page if you really would like to. Yeah. It's really good to start being creative. Like every page is a different shape, so you can really use different art styles. And yeah, that's great. So that is all I actually need on that creative side. The creative is going to come when you get here. So all I want to know now is some of your different skills. How would you get along with other staff? Would you say you're a team player or more alone? Would you rather be your own creative? Okay, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we have a lot of social events here, and we like if you decide to, you want to go, honestly, if you want to work at home, if you call us and you're like, I need it at home, I'm going to do the work, we'll still pay you, because at the end of the day, we all need that, and it's not actually kind of said enough. Like sometimes you need a day at home, so I absolutely think, you know, if that is something you would like to do, some people I know prefer to come into the office. Yeah, like I was going to say, back to the social part, you can absolutely work in teams. Some of our best work here is actually made by a whole team, not just one person. Yeah, so that would be something you're interested in, yeah. But by all means, if you want to go by yourself, absolutely fine. It's the day-to-day bit. There is times where you will have to work as a team only. But, yeah, we do mostly work in teams here. Yeah, I think, hopefully you'll meet some great friends and you can be creative together, because one thing is actually easier to be creative together. So one person will have, you can really bounce off each other. If one person is has an idea, your creative juice will flow, and we actually find that actually then doesn't stagger your you'll stagger your, what's the word, creative flow almost. You won't get writer's block. Okay, yeah, so, and there is that, and yeah, like I said, we do have a chef on campus who is amazing. Do you have any allergies? I need to write that down so we can take that into account. Perfect. Yes, so yeah, it is Monday to Friday. We're usually in the office about 9. I get here about 8. If you want to come any earlier, that's absolutely fine. The office itself is actually open till 8 o'clock at night. But with your contract, you'd only be contracted to work here till 4 o'clock. Yes, it's not a massively long day. And if you need a half day, that's absolutely fine. You are on a salary, and that you aren't contracted to be here. We don't like contract here. I wouldn't say it's a contract. It's more so just a agreement between us that we're dedicated to do this and get some good work. Yeah. But the most fun thing about this job is honestly the industry, to be honest, because we get to go to these conventions and we get to do different things, and we often have visited Japan, which is lovely. So yeah, and we do go on trips to be inspired. Say, I don't know, if we had a anime or manga we were writing, we would go to, say it was based loosely on Greek mythology, or something in that anime or manga is actually based on that, then we will go to those places, because I find the best creativity and the best ideas can come out of things you actually saw, if you know what I mean, inspired by traveling. You know, nowadays nothing is completely original. It's always inspired by something. If you look at Final Fantasy was inspired by Nausicaa, Valley of the Wind, and different things. Akira inspired Final Fantasy 7. And yeah, I can go on and on, to be honest. So yeah. So but it's not copying. What it is being inspired, which we don't even know. Throughout our whole lives we're inspired, and that's not copying. Because I'm very inspired by the art of Cardcaptor Sakura myself, and Sailor Moon and stuff like that. But anyway, so that's enough about that. Yeah, we can just talk about creativity all day, because we are creative minds here, absolutely. But yeah, so I would love you to have a trial shift next week, if you don't mind. Is that okay? Which day would you be free? We can absolutely accommodate you anytime. Okay, perfect. That's fine. Great. So we will see you then. Yes, I can't wait. What you need to bring for that day is comfortable clothing. We absolutely need comfortable clothing here. We do not want to be restricted. And I'm only wearing this because I was in a meeting today with yourself and other people before that. But yeah, you should just bring some comfy clothes. Bring your artistry stuff if you want. Like your pens, pencils, colouring. But don't think you have to, because we have all that stuff here. We have the top of the range stuff. We also have like iPads to do your graphical design on if you are more computer based graphical designer. Cool, awesome. Yeah, so you don't have to worry about that. And we also have coffee machine, water, juices, all that stuff. It's pretty friendly, it's very chill here. Like everyone, if you can see behind me, the chairs and the tables, they can just sit around them all day, and we're creative. Sometimes there is more deadlines and things we have to be on top of, but yeah, in general, we're quite chill. Yes. So I hope you're happy with that, and I will see you that day. And yeah, could you just also bring your birth certificate and passport and some just identification, just so we can do that. I know it's silly stuff, really. I've seen you and I know who you are. and but it's just stuff we have to go through, just for the challenge. And just I will give you a sheet actually. On your way out, just go to the desk and they'll give you one actually. It was just a little thing just to fill out all your bank details so that we can get the money to you, because at the end of the day, that's what you're here for. You want to get paid, right? Exactly. Everyone wants to be paid. Even me. I love my job, but I don't love my job enough to not get paid for it. And that's the most important thing, because a lot of companies think you do. Okay, brilliant. I will see you next week, and I hope you have a good rest of your day, and we really look forward to working with you. Thank you very much. Goodbye.